Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm doing an autumn 30x30 challenge. I have never done one of these. I obviously do the 10x10 quite often, but never one of the 30x30 challenges. So I'm super excited to be sharing this video with you. So first thing first, because I'm not experiencing autumn weather, this is kind of like a sample 30x30 of what I would wear if we were in the autumn. So I'm going to be showing you all of the 30 looks today just to give you lots of outfit inspiration if you're looking to do this challenge yourself. I'm personally doing this challenge where my 30 items includes all my clothing as well as my shoes. I find that having 30 pieces of actual clothing is just like a lot to wear, and I don't feel like I would need it. So I ended up picking out 4 pairs of shoes and 26 items of clothing, which is more than enough. For any of my friends in Australia or in the Southern Hemisphere, I recently did a spring 10x10, which will be a little bit more relevant. And then I also did a week in outfits last week, sharing some summary spring outfit ideas. I'm going to firstly show you the pieces that I'm going to feature in this 30x30, and then I'm going to show you the 30 outfits right at the end of this video. I feel like this is definitely going to be a little bit of a long one, so grab a tea, grab a coffee, and let's get started. Out of the 30 items, I have 6 sweaters. Starting one of the things that I'm most excited about, it is this Cezanne sweater. I think it's called the James jumper, and it's just this really gorgeous, chunky stripe knit. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know I also have the Cezanne Leontine, and obviously there are some similarities between the two, but this is like a cotton knit that will be great for like all year round and in that transitional phase. Whereas this is a much chunkier wool knit, I think is more appropriate for autumn and winter. I kind of brought this into my wardrobe knowing that I wear pieces like this a lot. I've gotten so much wear out of that Leontine jumper, so I kind of feel like this is definitely going to be another one of those pieces that I get a lot of wear in my wardrobe. Item number 2 is this Petite Studios turtleneck jumper. This one has quite like a loose boxy fit, and then it's also got quite like a relaxed shaped turtleneck and a really cool kind of color blocking detail. There's a lot going on in this sweater, but I also love how chic and how fun it is. The fabric composition is 90% wool, 10% cashmere, so it is very soft and very lovely. I feel like this would pair really well with like classic pieces like jeans, thrown over top of like a black dress. I feel like would look really cute. The next knit is from a brand called Koto, and they are an ethical brand based in New Zealand, and I believe they also have a warehouse here in Australia. This is a slightly different knit because it's very lightweight, it's organic cotton, and it also has a very different silhouette. It has like a wrap detail, so you kind of wrap 2 sides and tie it at the back. Koto is just like an all-round great brand. They do great clothing, they have really great ethics, sustainability. The 4th sweater is another Petite Studio sweater. This one is cool because it has like a V-neck detail, but it's a very high V-neck. So you don't really show much skin, and it's nice because you can layer thermals inside and you won't be able to see it. But the most interesting I think is the backside, where you've got these really cool like chunky buttons. You've got a very dramatic like dropped shoulder detail, and then some cute balloon sleeves. It's like a nice cotton blend that is perfect for layering. So next up is this Baba knit, and this one just gives me all the autumn vibes. It's chunky, it's oversized, it's in this like nice brown color, and I feel like this will pair really nicely over some of my more fitted pieces to give a little bit more of a laid-back, casual vibe. The last cardigan I have is what I'm wearing right now. I kind of have the buttons up and I'm wearing it more as a sweater. But this one was gifted to me from W Concept, and it's from a Korean brand called The Open Space, I believe. And it's just like a black color, but it's got this like white stitching throughout the knit, which I think just gives it a very cool like aesthetic. I consider this like the Cezanne knit, more of an elevated basic. It's just a black knit, but it's got this cool detailing that makes it feel a little bit more special, but not too trendy either. I've got a very nice selection of sweaters, from slightly lighter cotton versions to your chunkier, more like autumn winter knits. So for this capsule, I've chosen 6 different tops. So as a quick breakdown, we've got like 2 white tops, 2 black tops, and then 2 casual ones. For the 2 white tops, I have this one, which is like a light sweater. This is really actually a sweater, but I wear it as a top. This is from another Korean brand called Mohan, and it's got like stripes in the knit, as well as like a collar detail and some buttons. The next white top is a cotton long sleeve t-shirt. It's got a little bit of lace detailing around the neckline and the cuff, but this is a very simple piece that I think is great for layering. It kind of washes really easily, and it's a bit of a no fuss item, especially for more casual days at home when you don't want to wear something too schmancy. We've got a slightly more practical item. We've got an icebreaker merino thermal. This is just a really great layering piece that will go really well under a sweater, or if I want to wear like a blouse and I want to be warm also, this kind of goes underneath it really nicely. Which brings me to this Douyin top. I think it's from a year or two ago at this point, but they do very similar styles. It's a dark floral and it's got like a bit of red on it, and this just gives me all the autumnal vibes. I love like Douyin blouses just worn with denim because it's like a more casual kind of brand aesthetic. This is a top that I've worn a lot of and I just never seem to get sick of. And for my two casual options, I have a striped shirt from Cezanne. This one has like a very warm tone color palette with like the cream and the warm brown stripes. So I feel like for autumn, this is perfect. And I've got like a Muji sweatshirt, and this is just so comfortable and easy to wear, especially if I'm lounging around the house and I don't really want to wear like a nice sweater that is a bit more fussy to care for. We've got a total of 4 dresses, and I know for some climates, dresses is probably not a thing, but definitely I know for my climate, I can absolutely wear dresses throughout the autumn and even into early winter, which I know is definitely not going to be for everyone. My first dress is this Douyin Charleston dress that I wear pretty much all year round, but it's got like a nice deep V-cut, and then it's like a darker floral, which I thought would be nice for autumn. In autumn, I would definitely put like a sweater over the top of it and just have the skirt showing. And if I need to, sometimes I'll put like a coat over it or something else to make it work. I really don't like putting away my pieces after a season. I do like to kind of get wear for my clothing all year round, just to have more like versatility in my wardrobe. This next item was a very easy pick for me. It is a Cezanne dress and it's very fitted with like a cinched in little like band at the waist. For me, this is a very simple piece that will go with a lot of things. For example, I can probably layer any of these knits over the top of this and I feel like they would all work. Because I wear a lot of chunkier tops, I feel like having a more fitted dress that's tighter on like the lower half just is a little bit more flattering for the figure. I think this next one will only be for those of you in like really warm tropical climates. I'll kind of layer thermals inside and then throw like a chunky knit over the top. Probably put on some like soft boots or slightly higher boots as well. And it's a piece that is just so versatile in my wardrobe that I wanted to include it, but definitely not for everyone. And then the very last one is this plaid dress from End of Stories. I featured this in my End of Stories haul earlier this year and I wanted to kind of show some more ways to wear it in case you guys purchased it and are looking at ways of how to style this dress. It's one of those dresses that kind of does the work for you, throw it on, it's easy, but I kind of want to see if there's any other way that I can wear it, so I'm gonna have a play around with this one as well. While I was picking out my trousers, I kind of realized that I tend to wear a lot of like chunky knits, but I also love like wide-legged trousers. There really is like a lack of fitted, flattering pieces in my wardrobe, so that's just like a note to self when I purchase anything, review anything. That's like an area in my wardrobe that can kind of expand a bit. Whereas the more like boxy, wide-legged kind of silhouette definitely needs to be like stopped because I have quite a lot of it already in my wardrobe. That being said, it definitely is my style and I'm not gonna steer too far from it, but it's just like creating balance in my wardrobe. Anyways, I went for one denim option because I'm starting to wear denim again. I went for 3 pairs of trousers and a midi skirt. So with my jeans, I am kind of like figuring out my denim wardrobe because a lot of them just don't fit me anymore. Whereas this one from Acne Studios, which I purchased 4 years ago, one of my most worn pairs of jeans, still fits and still looks great. So this is the option that I have chosen. I really want to know what you guys love in terms of jeans. And if you've tried like both high street and high end, I would love to know what you think about like high end versus high street kind of denim, because I personally really love this pair. I just don't know if it's purely based on the style or if it's because, obviously they are a slightly more premium brand. Let me know. I'd love to kind of hear from you guys. Let's talk about the skirt option. This is like a midi skirt, very, very loud in terms of the print. but very like warm, beautiful colors that is perfect for autumn. But I'll take this out and I think it will match nicely with some of the warm colored sweaters and tops that I've also gone for. For the trousers, we've got a classic white trouser because a white trouser is one of my favorite things. We've got a standard black trouser in like a wool fabric, and this one has more of a skinny leg. Once again, because a lot of chunky knits, I want to balance it out a bit. And then this one is the same, it's slouchy, but it's also got a more tapered leg shape, which I think would be great with some of these knits. And here we have the coats and jackets. We have 3 coats and 2 jackets. First jacket is this plaid overshirt, and this is kind of my like plaid jacket alternative because I purchased a few jackets and I ended up returning them because they just didn't feel like that versatile in my wardrobe. I felt like I would get sick of it after maybe like 5-10 wears, and I don't want to do that. This is an overshirt, so you can wear it like from autumn into winter. You can kind of put it inside coats, you can wear it by itself. It just felt a bit more versatile, and it's a more classic, I feel like, plaid kind of look. So this is my first pick. And then we've also got this Cezanne Dennis jacket. It's pretty much like a denim jacket, except it's green. Yeah, very oversized, will look great with some of the more tapered trousers that I showed earlier. And then we've got a brown mango coat, one of my favorites, super oversized, drop shoulder, very lightweight and perfect for autumn. We've got this end of the stories coat. It's just got this really exaggerated collar. This coat for me is quite a heavy coat. I think for my climate, it's more for the winter, but I wanted to include it as an alternative for those of you who do have very cold autumns. It's a gorgeous oatmeal color, it's quite a long coat, and yeah, it's gorgeous. And then we've got a trench coat. I very rarely talk about the transitional seasons without talking about a trench coat. This one is from Low Classic. This is like a more high-end version. I've also tried one from End of a Story, just kind of figuring out what I like. This one's the most dramatic, but it's just got this really beautiful like look to it. So I'm gonna style this again in this video. Gone through 26 items and now 4 pairs of shoes. So I went for 2 pairs of sneakers and 2 pairs of boots. I'm gonna start with the most obvious that, you know, I was definitely going to include, which are these Cezanne sandy boots. I've spoken just like way too much about these, but lace-up boots, really lovely heel, comfortable, and they kind of add a nice feminine look to a lot of outfits. A very new shoe purchase for me are these Isabel Marant boots. These are boots that I've had on my wish list for a long time. I also feel like these boots would actually look really nice with like dresses and skirts, and that is a lot of what I wear. So super excited to style these up. I will be doing a more in-depth review of these soon, but one that I am super excited about. Here are my 2 pairs of sneakers. We've got my Muji sneakers, which I love. Looking very battered and need a good wash. And I've got these Veja sneakers, which had for a couple of years now. These are your classic minimal sneaker that will look great if there's a lot going on in an outfit. They're just canvas, white, very simple, can't go wrong. They're also my more comfortable sneaker. And then we've got these Veja sneakers, which I love because they are a sustainable brand, you know, and I also like the look of the shoe. Like I love this like suede detailing. I love this like logo on the side. I just really love the way this looks. It is comfortable enough, as in I can walk in them all day, no problem. But they're not the most like cushy of sneakers, which is something to keep in mind. There we have it. Those are my 30 items of clothing that I've chosen for this autumn capsule. And let's move on to the actual outfits now.
Paradise, we can work it out and see the heart. can flee the night. Flee the night. Searching for a seeing, someone who knows what is to come. 'Cause the future's so deceiving. She breaks promises for fun. Strange motions, like a shift in the flow. A change coming, it's inevitable. In a paradise, we can work it out and see the hard times fading. In the sunrise, we can flee the night. Flee the night. In a paradise, we can work it out and see the hard times fading. In the sunrise, we can flee the night. Flee the night in the paradise. We can flee the night. Flee the night in the paradise. We can flee the night. I was the one to tag along. I remember how it started. To realize we're miles apart. Strange motions, like a shift in the flow. A change coming, it's inevitable. In a paradise, we can work it out and see the hard times fading. In the sunrise, we can flee the night. Flee the night. In the paradise, we can work it out and see the hard times fading. In the sunrise.
I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the 30 outfits with the pieces I have shown. Please let me know in the comments which outfit was your favorite. I would absolutely love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love doing content like this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you're interested in seeing weekly fashion content from me similar to this, please stick around. And I would love if you enjoyed it, if you could give the video a like. It would be very, very helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.